to go back to the hamlet and find a suitable body for his new experiment, aka Experiment Gustav, um, when he stirred up something in the dark, something eerie, something weird, something wicked, and he decided to go back to camp. Um, when Naoki, like super boss style, easily dispatched of some fucking weird thing that touched and did some damage, I believe. But after we dispatched of that, we had no idea what was fucking going on. It just dispersed into nothingness, and Naoki and Nam are the only people who know it was even there because Tom didn't believe us. Um, so we just took a long rest and carried on for the next day. Or so we thought, because in the morning, Barker, who was on the last watch, had vanished. So it was during that time also that Felix did some scouting through his scrying spell, I believe, or any kind of farsight thingy. He scouted. So, and he directed our attention to an orcish outpost with some buff dudes in it, and we decided to, rather than look for Baka, look for the trouble that might attract Baka, so we could get two birds with one stone. So Felix ranged ahead, found a few orcish bodies being mauled by a bear. We all knew who might have been that. And then when we reached the orc camp, we were a little confused and may have taken too much time to like disrupt the demon summoning process. And yeah, a huge fight ensued. A weird stranger somehow joined us as Baka's body was disintegrated and made way for this abomination that is now about to kill all of us.
That's pretty much it. You're forgetting one key detail, that you wasted about 50 seconds of the vital time that your new cohort
I mean, that's
bought you.
I oh yes, that's true. In my defense, wait, what was my defense again? Something weird had been going on that day. I think I was, oh yeah, I was massively hungover, so I was not very decisive.
As opposed to the usually decisive Philip.
Look, I know I'm not very decisive, but that day.
How decisive of you?
Thank God we're all on our A game now. Ross is barely awake.
Did you
a
nap, Ross? Did you manage to nap?
Oh, I was lying in bed. But I'm not sure if I was asleep or not. I don't think so.
Well, I mean,
if I woke up with Johann's message.
But the kind of groggy playstyle fits you because you were like knocked out and resting.
Yeah, right? Exactly, right. So when I die, it will fit in my character.
So committed to the roleplay.
We know who's gonna get left behind.
Also, Scott, I can't believe you let Alex do point buy and take average HP.
I know, I can't believe it either. Shit happens.
How could this happen?
Okay. So, I'll change the music real quick.
Yeah, I was feeling like this was a little bit too jovial. What's going on? Has the demon decided to fuck off?
Oh no, it definitely hasn't. So you bought yourself 2 rounds of doing whatever the fuck you want to do.
We rest Tom, right?
So I'm going to say at this point you're all grouped up. You've got 2 rounds head start.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go in initiative order. So Nam, what are you doing?
Can we re-roll initiative because it's a new encounter?
Is it a new encounter?
No, this isn't a new encounter.
Yeah, it was the same fight.
Okay,
all right.
Good talking.
Now it's time to book it, and I run.
I start immediately. You could almost think these guys are like psychically linked or some shit.
Can anyone remember when Felix was in the turn order? Because apparently he's vanished.
Well, no. Ross, did you upload the video yet?
Yes.
I seem to remember he was near the top, wasn't he?
Probably.
I think he was at the top of the round.
He acted before me.
So
I remember that much.
And I think he acted before the twins.
What twins?
In air quotes.
Yeah. There's no twins here.
Before Tom, because he rest Tom and Tom got downed again.
I get up.
Well,
I get up
regardless,
again.
at this point, Felix is nowhere to be seen to you guys. Because if you remember, he stealthed off.
Mm.
So, And for the record, I asked Biff what he wanted me, Felix, to do, and he didn't tell me. So if he dies, he dies.
Yikes.
In the words of Ivan Drago. If he dies, he dies.
I don't know.
God fucking. No, that
let
was
me
Drogo.
just-
Never mind.
Right, so I've just got your nice little fresh blank slate to work from.
No, all our initiative is
Um,
gone.
You're moving north to south, but just for ease of viewing it on the screen, you're moving left to right.
I like that. It's very European.
Oh, Felix is 22. I forgot he's the fucking bird.
He was 22. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Should we just re-roll it and then use our old
Already have.
initiative? Yeah, but I don't see myself.
Yeah,
For
our
me,
initiative
Felix is the
isn't-
only one on the turn order.
Yeah, when
Well,
we're on a
okay.
different page, we get the initiatives
Right,
this
well, I've got the rolls, so 1 minute. I've still got the rolls.
I remember I had a 15. I
had
will
a
just
2.
roll one and change it.
Let me clear the order first.
Oh,
Is it like
Alex,
is it
you had
like
a
race?
14. Tom, you had 2. Right, yeah. Everyone re-roll and then you put in what you want to put in.
nice.
Put it?
Good thing we
Cool.
don't take that one.
Yeah. So you had 15.
I can't even roll that low.
Okay. Okay, back is suddenly alive again.
What?
Oh yeah. I've got back as token. Whoops.
Oh.
Feels bad, man.
That
Too
would be
soon.
odd.
Right, we'll just keep it as back as token.
No.
All running.
Okay, then.
Running next turn.
You had a 15, not a 20.
Yeah, you cheat.
What do you mean? We were both on 15.
I'm calling Johan a cheat for being on 20.
Oh yeah, sorry. I saw you 19 and was like, I was ahead of that.
Now we acted at the same initiative, which is why I was making these twin jokes. We could, but if we use tiebreakers, I mean, I have 0 initiatives, 0 dex modifier.
More than 0.
Yeah, I assumed as much. You being a wizard.
Whistle.
Let me just re-roll Felix's.
So I think this is a good point in time to have like a flashback and really flesh out our personal motivations right before we die.
And for the record, I've put the demon at the very end of the turn order.
There's
So-
our starting line.
Yes.
So get behind that.
First one in Urchin wins.
So now, what we're going to do is it's going to be a case of you can use your actions, dash movement, etc. You can dash a amount. You can free dash up to an amount of 3 plus your Constitution modifier before you then have to start taking Constitution saves to avoid exhaustion.
And at 7 stacks of exhaustion, you die, right?
Yeah, basically.
I remember this. Remember the Revenant?
And the
I
actions you
used
can also
that.
use to do some form of skill-based thing if you want to use it to try and slow down the movement or to speed up your allies. Anything really.
I'm gonna use a history check and give us some knowledge about ancient running.
Scott, how does my if I cast fast forward and get an additional dash action, how does that work with all that?
Well, you get your not.
It's a magical speed.
It counts as a second dash. Because it might be magical, but you're still putting your body through that motion.
I don't agree, but that's fine.
Use it wisely. That's all he's saying.
Yeah. dash and run, go, walk, and dash.
Okay, put it this way: you take if you take a car and you
Mhm.
stick NOS through it, that's an outside influence. But you keep doing it, the engines are going to blow up.
I would like to file a complaint. One of the contestants is standing already. Come on, guys! What are you doing?
So the each square is 10 foot.
And you put magic in. No, it's fine.
So you're just booking it, are you?
So basically, he's used his movement action and his action, right?
So you moved, use your action to dash, and then you. What do you have to do to cast that spell? Is it a bonus action? What is it?
I won't cast it.
Right. Okay. So you just dashed. Right.
Oh.
Cool.
I already missed how it's gonna work. So.
This would be the perfect time to sacrifice the dwarf in our party, but we don't have one.
And there will be complications as you go in, because this is quite thick underbrush.
It's like Banjo-Kazooie.
So, does that make sense for fun?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Is
As
that
we
everything
did.
now?
I don't really have a bonus action.
Cool.
There's one really easy way to get out of this.
Scatter.
No.
Stand
Only
still.
kill one.
We don't need to outrun the demon, we need to outrun a turtle.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think I'm going to
it's-
occupy the demon's time for very long.
It's like Shane in Walking Dead, right? I turn around to Tom and shoot him in the leg, and then I run.
Yeah, that would kill me probably. Then I'd just keep
Yeah.
chasing you.
No, I'm gonna say, all right, guys, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, solid motions, no necessary movement.
And that's
And
just
go. Yes, and I do that while I jog on, using my action and my dash action, right? Movement and dash. So for 60.
dash.
Yes.
Yes, what I'll do is if you reach the end of this, it'll just reset to the start. Keep going until we reach conclusion.
Nice. Okay, and I have to roll what now?
You don't need to roll anything.
Okay.
But you didn't encounter any complications. So, Devlin. Alex.
He's measuring.
It's just like the slug race in the Löwenzahn games.
I move and dash.
Dieter Schneckinen.
Klasse gewinnen.
Okay, so for brevity's sake, in the first 2 rounds that you get free, are you doing anything apart from dashing?
I will use my turn to cast my
Did anyone else catch a word of that?
He's
Nope.
casting something.
I will use my action on my second turn to cast fast forward or whatever that. Long strider, I think.
Give it to me, please, and then we can all outrun Delvin.
Okay.
The range.
Alright, so you've all dashed once.
Oh, use your owl. Where's that in the race?
Okay, and you do see off to your left, Felix is also kind of dashing, but he's away from yourself.
Hello, Felix. Why don't you cast greater invisibility on me and you, Silver? That'd be good, because that's what you said you were going to do to me last session. Thanks, me and you.
Oh, God. Biff hasn't marked down the slots that he used.
You know,
Right, he definitely used invisibility once.
Mm-hmm.
Used his minor.
Used
The
Dissonant Whispers once as well.
He used Dissonant Whispers twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. And he used Hideous Laughter, didn't he?
Yep, he used Hideous Laughter.
Did he?
I don't remember any of this.
I'm actually not too sure. I wouldn't quote me on that. No. Like, give him the benefit of the doubt for that. Not sure.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know.
That's
Have
my,
you been?
it says my RTC connection was cut, so
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, we heard you when you asked if we could hear you, but maybe we didn't hear you before.
Right. Okay. So,
Says so.
Nam has fast forwarded, and have you dashing again?
Yep, double dash.
So 80. So that's another 80 foot. Is that right? So you should be.
160.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was one too
Too
many.
much.
Now, okay.
The line.
I'm gonna keep on strutting. So 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And the other two, are you using anything else other than a dash?
Well, I see that, yeah.
Oh, I'm tempted to put an arrow in Tom's leg.
No worries, I've got spares for that.
Okay, cool. Alright, so you've all got a. So it was 100 foot behind anyway, from the point where you locked him down, Devlin. So you've all got about 200 foot between you.
220 feet to be
Yeah.
exact, Scott.
Well, technically.
Wow.
Don't you have a longbow, Devlin? Why aren't you just fucking shooting it a million times around?
Okay, and at this point, you feel your magic fade as you leave the range. Speaking of which, what is the range on Hypnotic Gaze?
Melee.
Yeah, but how long can you maintain it for?
You have to be embracing.
Yeah, you have to be looking right in his
The range
eyes.
is intercourse.
120 feet.
Okay, so you would have broken it in the first turn.
Yep.
So in the first turn, you hear the of quite safely assume it's the demon.
Whoa, what?
So it is.
Your microphone change, Scott?
Did you move away very far?
Scott just moved onto the bus.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but the audio quality has changed so much. I think you might have
It's
slightly plugged
rapidly-
out your mic.
Oh, yeah, there we go. How about that?
Yeah, it's back to normal.
Yeah, sorry, I moved my arm and it must have unplugged the mic. So you broke it 124, got a turn, so. Okay. So, as you hear the roar and the now crashing of it moving through the trees behind you, it's only about 140 foot away at this point. And it's now your guy's turn again.
Well, guys, can't outrun it, let's fight.
We can't kill it. We're not strong enough.
I'd rather die on my feet than on my back.
And you see, one moment. Felix blinks out of existence.
Nice. I like that spell.
Can't just say who's going
You
to do
can
that.
move while being on the other dimension if he's using that spell.
I'm not sure he's actually using
You
blank.
don't know what he's doing.
Pretty sure that's
I'm just
invisibility.
saying. Yeah, but
You can just
he
know
said
what we see
blink.
him.
I don't say what.
Just that nothing of that matters since it has true sight.
Yeah, but it's only like 60
Yes,
feet true sight.
Okay.
I did shout that invisibility won't help, or words to that effect.
But your character would definitely know.
Okay, so
My character definitely would know that.
Nam.
Go ahead.
I'm cutting out, or you guys are cutting out for me a lot.
Oh no.
It's fine. It will be. No, I don't know if it will ever be better.
You have to go to an internet cafe or something.
Yes. At 11 in the evening.
Yes.
Most are 24 hours.
my double move action.
Sure. And as you break through some of the low-lying bushes and stuff, you disturb a swarm or a hive of bees. As you're rushing through,
Not the bees.
Not the bees.
they sting you, but nothing untoward happens. It's just
Low
uncomfortable.
for allergies.
Oh jeez, I'm allergic.
Okay, okay.
Oof. Two, 4, 6. Okay. That's my turn.
So how many dashes is that you took in that round? Was that another 2 dashes? No.
Well, I mean, your normal.
No, I'm on
For
about.
me, it was 2, yeah. How many dashes do I have before it starts taking a toll?
3, right?
What's your constitution modifier?
Not a lot.
Okay, so that's. I've got you at 4.
I'm lost on my character sheet.
Right, I've got you at 4, so. Okay.
It doesn't
My
have 18
constitution
con.
modifier is 2.
Wait.
He's
let's,
4 dashes, man.
I have a 13 in con. So it's my second dash.
Okay, second dash. As I say, you can use some form of skill check if you feel it's applicable, or tool check or anything. Right, of course, you can just keep running. It's up to you.
Well, is it so we can use a skill check instead of dashing?
Yes, you can use it as your action.
But unless it gets us
But not to
further away,
move,
then there's no
right?
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it depends what you wanted to do. You tell me. Like,
So could we, for example, make an athletics check to like make another dash or something? Like, for example, like.
well, that's what your constitution is for. Once you go past your limit.
All right.
Now, what I'm trying to suggest
Brew a
is you
potion.
can use the hide action, for example, or yeah,
Something with true sight.
True sight doesn't mean it
Sight
can see
doesn't
through
look-
things. It, just means it can see through magic.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to keep up with now.
So, Devlin, you'll go.
I'm going to move 30 feet.
That's a big 30 feet.
Yeah, that was
No.
60.
Oh,
You do
you
that.
changed the scale.
I did tell you.
He did.
And we've
like
been
I-
running already. So
I want to make a I don't know.
Gonna make a check. Okay.
It's actually 1 square further back, but I can't control it if it's halfway off the screen for some reason.
in the last round, how far to move? 100 feet?
I want to make a perception check to see if there's anything I can shoot or interact with that would slow its path.
Sounds good. Give me a perception check then.
Something
To
like
me, that sounded like I made a perception check to look up the rules of a dash. Of it's escape or something.
So, you're looking around, you're looking to see if there's anything that can impede, and ahead of you within the next 30 foot, you can see there's a old dead tree, and you can see that the branch is perilously hanging off. One of the branches is perilously hanging off, resting on branches another, and it doesn't look secure, but there's a reasonable chance that if you destroyed the other branch, that large cross member would fall.
Okay.
So I will put that on the map for you. Okay. Tom.
Is that a healing potion? Has Russ fallen asleep?
Whoops, I forgot I was muted. I said, hey, Tom's gonna hold him off, guys. And he drinks a healing potion.
Do you want to die?
Okay.
And who will sacrifice now?
What about Marxism, though?
As you take the moment to quaff the healing potion, you see the huge form of the demon crunch through the trees. And you, in your mind, Tom, you hear an alien voice taunting you. It says, "Yes, run."
Well,
Have you read what spells the thing has?
not really running, I'm tactically retreating. So
Flavor. And stop metagaming.
how do you know it's the same demon? It might have a million.
I'm just saying
feet
there's one
fight.
really good one.
Who's saying it's the exact same thing as in the rules? You know, Alex. It might be something completely different.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
Yes, I know what you're on about. I do know what you're on about. And you're lucky it didn't happen in the previous fight. That's all I'm saying.
Fly.
Okay. Nump, you'll go.
I will casually jog 40 feet.
You've got a nice buffer behind you.
Yeah. Jesus. 40 feet. And I will start to look out for... I want to see if there's a nice hiding spot for me and Naokia.
Right, give me that perception.
Or a large tree. Probably not a large tree. Nope, that's performance. Same modifier though.
As well, yeah, you can't really say anything that you would agree to, that you would trust to hide you. It's not like Lord of the Rings where the hobbits can just hop over the side and hide under a branch. However, as you're trying to perceive your surroundings and spot what is around you, there's a bit of uneven ground underneath your foot. Give me a dexterity check, please. Acrobatics. Try to keep your footing. And you have your foot snagged on a bit of undergrowth, and it slows your movement, but you don't fall down. So
How much does it slow my movement for by?
it counts as difficult terrain. So it
So
drops
half.
back 20 foot.
I will take my dash action, or the second dash action to...
Yeah, as your bonus. Cool.
Oh?
Wait, how far did you just move? Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. All right, now, Kia.
Do I have to roll now?
No. You got through that undergrowth. It was only like a small patch, so.
I'm gonna move 30. What do I have to roll to pray? Is it like a religion check?
Yes, it would be a religion check.
All right, I'm
Roll
gonna
to pray.
I'm gonna grab my little necklace. I'm gonna mutter to myself.
Who are you praying
Protect. Just the
Jesus.
forests.
to? Okay, you just pray into the forest.
Well, I mean, I was a like magic initiate, right? And like I used to live in the forest for a
Yeah.
while.
Well, give me your roll
So-
and let me hear what you're
Yes.
beseeching of the gods.
So I say, "Oh, spirits of the forest, give me an opening, so I can prevail.
So you can what?
So I can prevail, like England in V for Vendetta."
Okay.
And yeah, so this little stone bounces out from under my chainmail, and it's like floating everywhere. And then I grab it and say these words.
Okay. So you can see now Kira's struggling ahead of you. His pace is visibly slowed. And as you look in that direction towards Naukir, you see that there's the thicket of brambles that Naukir struggled through without noticing are about chest height. Think of that what you may. And within the vicinity as well, about 10 meters or so to the right. So about there.
Mm-hmm.
There is another dead tree. However, this is the entire tree that's kind of listing to the side, and it's hollow.
Wait, I think you confused Nam and Naukir.
No. That was for my religion check, right?
No,
But,
what he did was he viewed the ground that you struggled through, and then 10 meters to the right of that is that tree.
Yeah, but so currently Naoki is the one struggling without noticing through this difficult terrain as well,
Oh,
right?
no, he broke through.
Oh,
it.
okay, so that yeah. No, because you said Naoki, but it was Nam who was struggling through the chest height brambles,
Sorry,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. No. So got it. Okay. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, you've not really been a very pious man, so
How do you know?
you've not written it into your backstory
Well,
or ever
that's
told
true.
me anything to do with the fact that you're religious. So
Well, I mean, bang the
That's not
druid.
wrong.
Isn't that enough?
all right, Devlin.
I'm going to move and dash
Sure.
to get the other side of the branch.
Yep. I'll mark you down for a dash. Tom.
Ready to spears once it comes within range.
Oh, sorry, I've just accidentally refreshed the page. One moment. Right, so you're ready in 2 spears, you said, yeah?
Yep.
Well, spear or ready in javelins, which is it, sorry?
I'm throwing 2 javelins.
You throw into.
Yeah, I'm taking an attack action once it comes either within 20 feet or it stops moving. Which I
Okay.
think I'll stop moving, so.
Within 20 feet or stops moving.
Yeah. Like, it ends its turn, and if it doesn't make it within 20 feet, then fuck it, I'll take the disadvantage on the throw.
Okay, so as you turn and face, you see it crashing through the undergrowth.
Is there not some way we can talk about this, you intelligent creature? We freed you from Dominion?
And it moves slow at this pace as it sees you, and it locks eyes. You hear the alien voice in your head again. What language do you speak again?
A lot of them. Aquan, Draconic, Giant, Common.
Intro.
Yeah, it's speaking in Equin.
It's total.
Sorry, one moment. I just like.
There's this
No,
very
it doesn't do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Ignore
what?
me.
Really
It's not
odd.
fighting.
Fucking specific distance to stop.
There's a very well-known turtle philosopher called Aristotle. Thank you, Johan. I appreciate it.
In that case, he just used its dash to get towards you.
Does it have to make a Constitution check?
You wouldn't know.
No. Okay.
Since it's like really big, it should not be disadvantaged for throwing it. Really, I think.
I imagine it. You know, it ran through like a stone formation of a tower at ease. So I reckon the trees are.
I will give you just a straight attack.
Okay, the first one misses.
Whiffs.
And second one,
Second definitely hits.
and I have Slayer's Praise still on. So,
Yeah.
wow, nice.
Okay, so the
19.
javelin solidly strikes it straight in the center of its abdomen.
Don't you have to reroll your damage die? Damage die.
Why have to reroll? What?
On the crit,
Reroll
no,
one
it's
damage
correct.
die and quit.
No, I
No,
rolled
it
two.
automatically rolls crits. So it's 11 plus 5. That's both rolls.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
so the
Wait,
damage is
why does your
19.
javelin do d10s?
because it's a spear, and then I have a spear mastery, feat,
You can throw it.
and it's
Damn,
two-handed.
that's pretty cool.
Two-handed.
How many spears do you have, out of interest?
I had two. I have none.
Wait, but you don't throw a spear two-handed.
Shut up, Philip.
I'm
That's
just
true.
I
saying.
threw the spear two-handed.
I'm
Yeah,
giving you it.
Yeah,
but
It's like hammer throw.
Throwing.
I spun around and I threw the spear.
it's moving that fast that it's kind of force multiplied.
It makes sense for a turtle to throw like that, okay? I mean, I'm just assuming it's...
Well, his overhand is what it is. Like, it's on his back and he just chucks over his head.
It does like a
So-
little somersault.
1 second. Alright, off to the right, you see. Sorry, to your left. Or Tom's right, everyone else is left.
Mm-hmm.
Felix pops back into existence. Sorry, 1 minute. Juggle a few sheets here at once.
No worries.
And you hear him basically utter a warning to Tom saying, "What are you doing, you fool? Run." As Felix would do in his voice.
It was not grimy enough, Scott.
I can't do best voice.
What are you doing, you fool?
Okay, back to Nam.
I look around and look at them fucking about, and but how far away is it? What is the way, right? Oh no, it's so far away. I will. Do I see that Tom is engaging it?
Give me a perception.
I also did show you
This
that.
won't be your
too.
action, don't worry.
Perception.
What did you get? 18. You see that Tom stopped, but because of the way the trees are formed, you can't quite see why.
200. Oh, I'd have to dash so many times. Let me look at my spells. What's the range on this? Okay, I'm gonna run and dash, or walk and dash.
Okay, what's your con modifier?
No, never mind. I'm gonna dash and dash.
So you just dash in.
Yeah, double dash.
You double dash in. What's your con modifier?
+2.
Okay, give me 2 constitution checks then.
You've got to move. Why are you double dashing?
As well, you've just moved straight back through that patch of brambles. So move back 20 foot.
Why is the
I can
patch?
do what? If I realize that the bramble thingies slow me down, I'm not gonna do the second dash.
So we'd
you would
stand
get
inside
in,
of the
yeah,
bramble.
you'd be in the brambles then.
40 feet behind me. Well, I suppose that's a bit of cover.
And now you
Okay, so
squat.
give me one. Well, that was just your normal movement, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
And I'm
all you're
gonna
doing?
ready chill touch to fire it off as soon as it comes even close to me. It comes into the 120 feet range.
Okay, keep that. Yeah, just you. I'm giving that to you to tell me when that happens. Okay. The other brother from
Hello.
another mother.
Yes. Well, same mother actually. I'm gonna use.
Oh, so you thought?
Yes. Well, our mother is really old, apparently. It's very fertile. Well, who does? Well, this is really weird. I'm gonna say boom, and I cast Fairy Fire, so it has to do a deck saving throw.
It's 20 feet range, right?
No, 60. 20-foot cube.
Oh.
I'm not gonna hit Tom.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
what's your DC?
the DC is, what is it? It's 8 plus proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier, right?
Yes.
Then it's 12.
Okay, roll 12.
Fuck. Well, it's me out of Fairy Fire, boys. And
Okay. Tom, do you still have your hunter's mark on it, or is it just?
Yeah, Slayer's Praise still on it.
Yeah, but what about hunter's mark?
I've never had the Hunter's Mark since I changed away from.
What was the heart then?
told it no.
Oh, that was the hypnotic gaze. Okay. Right, Devlin.
Do you get unlimited casts of Slayer's Prey?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, you doing anything else?
Nah, I just stand there. I don't want to dash because my con modifier is quite low.
Okay, Devlin.
And you
I move
take your
30
normal
feet,
movement?
and I take my shot at the branch.
Okay then. Take
Top
your shot.
10 greatest anime betrayals right here.
Oh.
Jesus.
Does it have enough force so it lands in front of Tom, maybe?
If
I mean,
anything,
it's
will
not
give
even
it enough
above
force
me,
to
is it?
swing, so.
This is 20 feet, remember, it's a
Yes, but
branch.
the entire branch is coming down, so Tom, I need you to make a dex check.
Oh, a dex check! You mean a save. Oh, I'm so good at
Try
these.
save.
Yeah, I would like to point out that this branch is currently 30 feet thick.
What isn't?
Fine.
Yes, if it's taken up a 20 feet square.
You hear the crashing above you and just take a step forward. It wasn't a hard DC to
Also, I am curious how pointless that was. Why didn't he do it when it was under him?
He wanted to stop you.
Yeah, so there's
No,
now.
I wanted to move past it. I wasn't going to shoot at it here.
No, but
Right.
Was I?
yeah, you could have moved past it, waited for it to go under it, and then brought it down on him.
I'm trying to block his path, not kill him with it.
So the giant branch has fallen down in front of you or behind you, Tom.
Okay.
For information, you would need to use an action to climb over it.
No, it doesn't sound quite right with the stuff. I mean, it's a fucking. I'm like, oh, that was unlucky. There's a 10 feet radius tree.
Well,
around
last
me.
thing you said, well, it's not 10 feet. It's like 3-4 feet.
But you need to spend an action to climb it 3-4 feet. That's what 8 feet of movement.
It's brought down a lot of shrubbery.
Yeah.
It's a tree after all.
Branch.
Okay, anything else, Devlin?
No, I've moved and I've taken my shot. I've got a second shot.
Okay.
Nah, I can't do anything with the second shot.
Ready to trident.
You could shoot.
You could just
And
randomly shoot
reference-
it now here.
For reference, on what I mean is you don't physically have to take your action to do it, but you need to use the action part of your turn to do your acrobatics or athletics, wherever it is using to bypass it. make sense?
Well, I mean, I'd rather have an action to attack it than waste an action claiming. So do I have to use an action to claim? I don't know. I don't understand what you just said. No, I don't.
So you know,
There's an obstacle in your way, and you have to make a check to get
exactly.
over it.
Okay.
Unless you want to run around.
I mean, if I could use it, if I could just walk over it with athletics, like using my move action. But if I have to use an action, then I'm not going to do it.
No, right. So what I'm saying is you'd use the whatever valid skill it is as part of your movement action to get over it. If you
Okay.
fail, that's your action gone. Succeed, you still got your action to do whatever you want.
Is that important? That
It's
girl?
a gamble.
No, fucking really. No, I just stand here. I'm going to use my bonus action to set my spear for a charge, and I'm also going to ready an action to attack it just after I do the charge goes off. The reaction.
So
to
how
attack.
do you ready? Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to ready spear, and then once it comes within range, I'll also
Okay, so you're going to use the reaction and then delay your action for your actual attack.
So I'm gonna get 3 attacks when it enters my range. Also, the first one will do an extra damage if it hits.
Okay.
So hopefully
It
that
just-
one crits.
In its movement through the trees at the moment, it's been making a beeline towards you because you're at the back,
Okay.
and as it sees you
Back
cock
against the
its ear
tree.
and ready yourself against the tree, just cocks its head, and you hear that voice in the back of your head just laughing, and then you hear
Yeah,
an
that's
alien
not very
word
nice.
that you don't understand. I would like you to make me. No. Right, so you don't get a save against it. You say the word in the back of your mind, and it enters your mind with such force that you are stunned.
Whoa.
And you just kind of stand there as it bears down on you. And it just
I'm
walks
gonna
up
say
towards-
pussy in my head.
just walks up and stands over you. Okay. So Felix takes his movement and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Going for Scottish hooligan.
Okay, let's see. Even with advantage, it fails. So it walks up to you slowly, and Felix utters a incantation under his breath. And it runs away.
Wait, who runs away?
The demon.
Okay, nice.
Also takes the damage.
Yeah, well then you can't really do anything. You stunned.
No, I'm saying from the
Really
psychic
big
whispers.
Yes. Oh, did not roll it. Yeah. Oh, wow. 2 6s and a 4.
Very nice.
Felix coming in clutch.
Clutch. Boy.
Nam, your go.
Per turn, right?
Hmm?
Move 60 feet per turn.
Well, you moved 20 on your first round.
Is that 40? Jesus, the numbers are insanely small for me. I'm gonna
Each
assume
square's
that's-
10 foot, so. Sure.
Yeah.
So is that a dash?
Nah, that's my normal action thingy. And
What, how far did you move? Right, you're in difficult terrain, so you can only move 20 on that first.
move 20.
So, do that.
My bonus move 30.
Right, okay. So give me a con check then. Con save.
You can do it. Very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, you breathe in heavily, but
And I'm gonna what is it called again? Ready my only damaging spell.
Chill touch.
Chill touch, yep.
so chill touch, yeah?
Yeah, to fire as soon as it's in range.
Do you still have some of your dice?
It's
Over?
in range.
Of your 2 dice, by the way?
It's in range. I'm just gonna fire at it.
Yep.
Go. Very nice.
Misses.
Incredible.
Completely misses.
Okay. The other brother?
Time for a true display of skill.
I want to use my not acrobatics, my athletics to force my way through the bramble and shake Tom out of his stun.
Well,
Can
you
I
wouldn't
do
need
that?
to. That's free movement around there. The brambles I'm referring to is what Nam got stuck in.
Ah, okay. Well, just so I want to move up next to Tom through the tree thingy and try to get him out of his stupor. What would that be? Medicine?
You can try whatever you feel like you want to try.
I'm gonna use history and tell him some facts about our country.
You son him for another
Javelin
ring.
the Third fought a demon like this when he was but 6 years old. He died horribly. There has to be a new regent chosen. No, I'm gonna use.
Did you turn green?
I'm gonna use intimidation. I'm gonna say Marxism never killed a demon. Fuck.
So the usually vacant and blank stare of Tom, he's completely not with you at all.
So just like usual.
But that kind of comment would usually get some form of response from him. It doesn't.
You
Yeah,
member of the
just
capitalist bourgeois.
Sure. And I'm just gonna chuck my javelin at her with disadvantage. Because it's not in range.
Oh, loco. Yeah.
Well, and that's my turn.
Yeah, so.
Why your javelin gets so much bigger range than me? Well, I'm using spears, that's fine, never mind.
Have you seen the difference between a javelin and a spear?
No. I don't get the benefit of the
Javelin is
spears.
lighter and more aerodynamic.
Javelin is made to be thrown. Spear
Yes.
not so much.
Yeah, but I also have a spear mastery and it doesn't apply to javelins. So.
Well, because javelins are not spears, mate. It's like calling a sword a knife.
Right, okay. Devlin, you go.
We cannot kill it. We need to keep moving. And now I run back another 30 feet. I do 2 shots at it though. And distract it.
Kite it. Nice.
Right, so the first hits with a resounding whack between its shoulder blades. The second, however, misses.
Does it have like yellow knobs all over it that we need to hit or something?
No, unfortunately, it does not have weak points.
Aww.
8 damage. On a crit.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
We need them silver-tipped arrows, guys.
Okay. Tom, you are stunned, however, you get your Constitution saving throw. Nope. You don't snap out of it.
That's 16.
Okay. So it turns back around. Looks at you this time now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You hear the voice in the back of your head. How quaint. You come back for the fool. And cast a spell at you and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Objection.
Overruled.
14.
14. That is not enough. Sorry, I'm just going to check.
What happened to the music? I don't hear
Stop
anything.
playing.
Yeah,
It's the
okay.
Witcher 3 chase music.
Maybe let me refresh.
You feel a wave of confusion come over you, very much like when you first awoke from your slumber.
Mm-hmm.
And that is that for now.
So I failed the save.
You failed the save.
Oh, okay, I understood. I misunderstood then. Fuck.
Okay, so Felix is going to move up.
This is not in character for Felix.
Yeah, I feel Felix would not be moving
Yeah, that's-
towards it.
Yeah, that's
The
fair
fuck
enough.
away.
Felix walks up and slits Tom's throat and says, "Yes, take it." That would be
Yeah, it's
character.
good.
Felix gets on his fucking knees.
Wants to kill Tom,
Hello.
right? Oh no, he wanted
Okay,
to kill Tom.
and
Surprised he was just dissonant whispers, to be honest.
well, I mean, you overruled me. Yep. So he moves away at this point. He just hears him say, "You fool." You lose
Does he
sight
not
of him
say,
again.
"You can't," or something
You
more
can't.
vulgar like that?
Nam,
Yes.
go.
It will absolutely. Do you see what's happened to Naokia?
Perception check.
Move back.
Hello. You can see Nakia. Doesn't seem like he's doing anything else other than trying to get Tom out of there.
Then I'm gonna. Wait, where? I'm not. Jesus. Okay, sorry. Here, and take a. What is it? Take my shot. Chill touch.
Chill touch. Misses.
As expected. Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, so okay, roll me 1d10.
Sure. 7.
7.
That's a holy number, right?
Oh fucking hell! Can't believe you just rolled that. Okay. Roll me a attack action.
Oh, do I attack Tom?
He doesn't have a javelin.
That's true. I have nothing in my hand. I'm just gonna fist him.
Yep.
Catchygasm.
Please don't.
You have advantage on me, by the way.
24.
What's a hit? Oh, 1 damage!
Plus your strength, whatever that is.
My
Oh.
strength is +3, so 4 damage.
You
I
actually
guess.
get your strength too? Rip. Great health potion that was.
Yeah, so now you see now kid just suck a bunch, Tom.
Well, he's trying to snap me this done. Makes sense.
Completely understandable. Yep.
Yeah.
I would have done the same.
And at the end of your turn, give me another wisdom saving throw, please. Okay.
Will do. Yes.
Okay, Dublin.
I scan the ground in front of me to see if there's any more obstacles or another way of getting out.
There's that hollow tree. You don't even need to roll for that one, but there's the hollow tree for the one that-
26.
Right. Okay. Now, right. I think I'll spot
Inside
something.
that hollow tree is another hollow tree.
Yes, there's a hollow tree that's large enough to easily climb inside. And you could probably fell it, but it'd take some, wood carving skills to do so.
By the way, just for scale, because we in Germany don't really have any magnificent forests with like huge trees. What kind of trees we're talking about? Is it like redwood or is it?
It's like
famous.
it's a mix of oak and other trees of that particular type. So the trunks range from anything from like 6 to 7 foot across at the largest, down to just normal kind of small birch type trees.
Okay.
You do have a pretty spectacular forest.
Yeah, the Black Forest, but
I was about to say.
yeah, but
Compared to the UK, I'm pretty sure Germany's in a better spot for forests.
yeah, I don't
Nah,
know.
not compared to Scotland. It's not.
Like
but...
deforestation and the whole like forestry trade in Germany has like decimated most like old forest and old trees. Pretty sure there's not many old trees, right, Johan?
There are a bunch of old trees.
Right, like, never mind.
I know what you mean. There's not much in the way of like the oaks and
I'm
willows
just
and things.
trying to assess whether like felling a tree on this demon would do damage or not, because
Anyway, interrupted my line of thought there.
Sorry.
So
Do I
there's
see a river that was strong enough to like carry us away or anything like that?
Is there a pitfall?
If I could get a word out, Jesus.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
So looking past the hollow tree, you do indeed see a creek that's set down into a small bit of a gully. It's not particularly fast flowing, but if you jumped into it and just let the current take it, it would carry you down south east.
And would presumably get stronger the closer we get to wherever it's going.
You would confidently say so, yes. In fact, you're probably confident that it would eventually move into the river that forms the northern part of the fork of Urchin.
Everybody quick to the river. And I move another 30 feet.
So I've got that's your third dash action.
Yep. No, that's a move.
Oh.
I did my perception check for a move in case I saw something.
I thought you moved before.
Nah.
Okay, Tom. Stand again. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
This is fine. You're muted, Ross.
Well, I'm stunned.
Ouch. Yeah, so the stupor continues.
Stupid.
It just leisurely walks up towards the two confused and stunned individuals. And you see the hulking form of it above the branch in front of you, Nam.
Oh no.
Let's see. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just going to move up on you. Both of you, in your mind, Tom and Nauke, I'm going to send you a whisper each as to what you hear.
It's probably the prisoner's dilemma. If you sell out your friend, you're only going to be in hell for 1 year, but he's going to be in hell for 3 years. If you both keep quiet, you're going to be in hell for 2 years.
Well, you think Tom's a Marxist, you could take advantage of me, you capitalist scum.
Okay, and that's all it does.
That's what I see back in my head, Scott.
Perfectly fine. Okay, Nam, your go.
First I'm gonna hurt.
You gonna what?
Does Naoki look hurt?
No. Okay, looks easily the healthiest of you guys.
Well,
It
that
still looks like he got struck with a battle axe, though.
Yeah, he's been knocked about, but he's definitely the healthiest out of you.
is I will. I've got nothing. It's not humanoid. It doesn't cast spells. Completely outwitted me. I'm gonna chill touch it.
Okay, roll your attack. Misses.
15. As expected, and I'm gonna say we should really go now. I think
Naoki.
Devlin found a river. You don't have to answer.
Naoki slowly reaches into his pocket.
Nope, he
Takes up-
doesn't. He doesn't. Roll me a d10.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh, sure. 3?
Okay. You just turn to the demon and just look at it and do nothing else.
Do I get a saving throw again?
You get your wisdom saving throw at the end of the turn, yes.
Ah, okay. God damn it.
Okay, now. Okay.
Used
Devlin.
my good roll on that freaking disadvantage javelin toss. That was so stupid. That's you, Alex.
I fire a shot at the demon.
Okay. Misses.
And I do I have a way of blunting an arrow? Yeah, I pop the head off one of the arrows and fire the blunted arrow at Naoki to try and make him snap out of it.
Okay.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I think I'm well.
It's gonna
he's-
miss. Trying to fire through
it's
the tree.
Probably miss. Yeah.
19 AC.
I don't know if you're confused. I might get advantage or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but you rolled a 9 on the other one.
No, I know, but I'm just
Yeah,
checking.
I know.
Okay.
I appreciate it, Alex.
Oh, this is the bad character sheet. It doesn't have all the stuff on it. Never mind.
I'm trying to move it, guys. I swear it will get moved over at some point. Okay, Tom. You feel the Christ-like grip on your mind lesson?
Mm-hmm.
You are no longer stunned.
Oh, you fucking retard, demon. And then I step forward and attack
Move
it.
another
Don't
30
you-
feet.
Don't you know that freeing the populace is the worst thing you could have done as a tyrant?
See, the problem here is what I'd actually want to do is step backwards and do the thing I did where I set it for the charge again, but it doesn't make any sense to come out and attack it, so I'm just gonna run forward so I get my trident
Go nuts.
and laughing at it. Wow, great.
Hits.
I am going to let's do.
Use Slayer's Prayer as well.
No, yeah, of course. I'm just thinking about superiority dice, so he's probably menacing attack, I guess. So I'll use menacing attack. So he's roll a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Natural 18.
Okay, one more then. And then I attack. Oh, I also get a D8 on the damage, regardless. Oh, so a
What
total
was
of
the D6? Was that your Slayer's Prayer?
yes. So that's the total damage.
So what damage is Slayer's Prayer? Is that magical?
Well,
I assume so.
I don't really think that's how these things work. I don't think it does any damage, just as additional damage its type. It takes an extra d6 damage from the weapon, so that doesn't sound very magical.
Right, so
Would
the
be
slayer's
weapon
prey is
damage.
halved then.
Yes, it should always be
Uh,
halved.
So the d6 for slayer's prey, d8 is what?
I think it's the same. You're just doing damage with the weapon. There's no source of magic.
It's a superiority.
It's superiority dice, yeah.
That would be weapon damage too, I reckon.
Yeah, so I'll do 19 halved as 9 again.
Yeah,
Okay.
damage.
I've done like tons of. Anyway, then attack it again.
Shut. Oh,
I have crit so many times, and that's like I rolled like 10 nat 20s in the last like fight.
You know what Tom needs to find?
Should've fucking saved
Fucking
that thing
trident
first.
with fish control, because that would be a magic
Yeah.
weapon.
So that's another 9 damage, and then I'll bring out my shield. And at the same time, I think I can't believe you fell for that. You fucking idiot! You demons are meant to be smart.
Talking crazy talk. because
now
of
it's your
this
turn, yeah?
Yeah, I brought out a shield as well.
So it's just gonna look at you and growl.
More times.
I also say, go, run, now, Q, run.
As it uses all 4 attacks on you.
Okay.
Does it say disappointed?
Alright, time for 4 nat ones. Easy.
That is a 28.
Okay, that hits. That's a bad start.
And a 22.
Wait, hold on. Wait, once it kills me, I go into shell form, remember, so.
Well, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. So remember 22 for the second.
Okay, yeah. How much damage is it? I presume it's going to be more than 5.
Well, it can't roll less than 5, so.
Okay.
That knocks you
First time I was going to conjure, so I'm prone to had advantage, but Macy's gone up to 23.
Okay, so the second one misses them.
Okay. And I'm incapacitated, so it crits
your
as
body
well.
gripped in its pincer,
Yeah.
lifts you bodily, and then makes 2 slam attacks with its fists. So the first one is a 23.
That's a hit, because it's bang on. So that's 2 day same pros.
Also 23.
Ah! R.I.P.
You did.
And then just like walks towards Naoki with you held in its pincer, basically.
By the way, it told me, I just want to tell everyone, it told me to, like, I'm not, okay, I'm not alive, okay, not yet.
So what just happened? I cut out. I believe Tom is dead.
Tom is dead.
Tom's
Like,
unconscious,
super dead.
gripped in the large pincer of the demon, and it's walking towards you now. So, Nam, your turn.
Okay, we have to move. And I will. Does it look hurt? At all?
You've done some damage to it.
I mean, Tom's done some damage to it.
It's not gravely wounded. It's definitely taken some damage.
I think it's done like 60 damage or 50 damage or something.
It's still very much healthy.
Plus
Does
the
it
dissonant
look like-
whispers.
I don't think I can sleep it. Try though.
You're gonna try and sleep it.
You're just gonna make Naoki fun.
I just
With the-
like to add that I've been whispering Johan every session now to get fucking haste. He's never done it.
You know, haste is a
Always
time
forget
wizard.
I always forget to change the spells.
Well,
Well, that sounds like your own issue.
yes.
Where the fuck is sleep? Isn't it a level 1 spell?
Yes.
I believe so.
I think it's called stasis
It's
lock.
level 3.
How have you still not done this, Johan? It's been like 5 sessions.
That's level 3.
Jesus.
Additional d8, so
Sorry.
it's plus 4d8 if you use
Okay.
the 3.
So, John,
98,
how
so
are you
s-
entering the? It's
Bring
20
it. Yeah,
20
behind
foot, so it's
the
just
thing.
2. Right. Okay. Yeah. So you want to do it so you don't hit. No. Okay. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yes,
As this is vaguely narrative, Scott, and I'm up next, can I bardically inspire with my own cast of sleep to double the effect of now cures.
Ooh,
Oh,
do you
nice.
cross streams?
Like if we both cast it at the same time. By the
If
power of
you're
spell.
in range, yes, but you're not.
No, that's a shame.
Far away. Yeah, okay, 98, right?
Yes. No way.
No, I don't think so.
You just hear verbally, like, prior to this, it's all been in your head, voice in your ear, but you just hear it laughing.
I haven't heard anything from within my head. So.
No, you just hear its guttural, deep laugh.
After this, I'm like, tired. Very tired.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just getting started.
Yes, you are. Yeah, that's my turn.
Now, Kerr, give me a d10.
Sure thing.
I guess. Wait, can I edge
10.
away?
You can act and move normally.
Hell yeah. So how's that boat going? I just use the disengage action and stand in front of Nam, I guess. And then I take out my wooden sword and I say Ragnum, and it, like, you know, the energy crackles around it. I have my shield up and I'm just standing in front of Nam and I'm just like, run!
Run, you fool. Okay. Is that it?
Yes. Use my bonus action and my disengage, and then I can't do anything else, right?
Bonus action, disengage, move. You've got your action. If you want
No,
to dash.
disengage consumes my action, right?
Oh, well, you've got your
Anyways,
bonus.
I wouldn't run past Nam because that would mean the thing
Sure.
being able to
Okay.
close in with it. So
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Devlin.
oh, my wisdom saving throw, right?
Oh, yes, sorry, yeah. Yeah, you do still need to take that.
Do you not have like a concentration save for when I hit him for 19 twice? 9.
I've been rolling
It's
them.
either 16 or 17.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah. And you snap out of it.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Right.
I cast Hypnotic Pattern on it again.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're just within range, aren't you? You'll have to move closer to it.
It's a 30 feet cube, so
Which
you
you
can
can.
cast it further away.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you'd only have to move like 10 foot to catch. You've got to get it all in.
What?
It's fine, yeah. You only have to move like 10 foot.
Yeah, but I want to cast it just behind, so it's
Okay.
so it doesn't catch these two.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you for that.
Black Lives Matter, right? Turtle Lives Matter too.
Jesus fucking Christ. A 2 and a 3.
Nice.
Oh, so it wouldn't end when he leaves 120 feet because it just charms him for a minute.
Yep, it would do. But it at least locks him up for one round. So he's confused, or charmed, I should say. Tom, give me that death save.
I took 4 failed ones.
You can take 4.
Yeah, each attack on a deceased body is a crit and does 2 failed
Yeah,
death saving
that's
throws.
true.
And I took 4.
Yeah, but it's second pin to hit you. First one missed. Oh, sorry. First one hit, second one missed. Even with the reroll.
Yeah, and then there was number
And then-
3 and number 4.
Yeah, only one of the fists. Sorry, 2 of the fists hit.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 death saving throw.
No, because for
Each
each
attack-
attack on a down person is 2 death saving throws because it's a
Did
crit.
you go?
Oh, I
Did you
thought it was
go-
1.
No, it's 2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right, so-
Tom is dead.
Yeah.
Ew.
He died how he wanted to go, and a giant pincer, just like natural turtles.
Ah, lobsters, the eternal enemy of
Now everybody.
Okay then. What's what can
Did Tom at least say anything cool?
Yeah, he said, "Oh, you fool! You made an error."
Yeah, I said, you
Well, no, 'cause he
idiot.
was stunned.
Pushes up glasses.
When I stopped being stunned, I said, I laughed at
Oh,
how
yeah, you
stupid.
stopped being stunned, didn't
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
walked towards him and hit him.
You walked up. If you strike me down now, demon, I will come back stronger than you could ever.
Okay, so it just throws Tom's limp body to the side.
Like a limp biscuit.
Smashes straight through the tree.
Oh, that tree's fucked. Oh, that.
Wait, it made it safe?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Didn't you say it rolled a 2 and a 3?
On the hypnotic gaze, yep, my bad.
Yeah, so that would be, yeah, he saves at the end of his throw.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's stuck holding me.
So,
I
so
will
what does-
re-roll those then. It's stuck. Okay. No.
Ooh. Run
Yeah,
away.
so
Help, brother.
it's charmed
Looks
for a
like we have-
minute, but it can save at the end of its turn, every turn. Yeah.
Still charmed.
I run.
He's like, hey guys. My name's Tim.
I mean, no,
to use.
no, I can make a save every turn. What are you talking about?
No, I think it's just charmed.
Yeah, it's stuck there for a minute.
Oh, nice. Cool, we've got a minute.
That's why you had a minute to work with that you wasted.
Alright, into the boat.
Yeah.
Come on. We have to make the boat first, though.
That will be fine.
If only we
Okay.
had like, yeah, I'm gonna run up, still behind Nam. I'm gonna say, can we? What's the plan? Because I was confused. I don't know what to do.
We get in the river. We get in the river and swim. The current will pick up and sweep us down.
I look down at my chainmail.
Who is
Okay,
it?
that's you two,
Cardinal sweep you to the bottom of the river.
Devlin.
Bum 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 bum. I cast detect magic to see if I can sense Felix around nearby.
Oh, strange.
30 feet.
No. You detect no other magic apart from the latent energy sources of the brothers.
Cool. I just
Black
shout then,
magic.
Felix to the river.
Wait, you know his name?
I don't know his name. What's the name of your colleague? Get him here to the river.
You should just shout, boy,
Boy.
boy.
And
You
that
in the
will-
tower, get to the river.
Okay. And that breaks your hypnotic gaze.
How so?
Because you move out the 120 foot.
That's not how it works.
Stay in it, do I? It's not how it works.
Oh, yep. Oh, so that's one round then. Okay.
We've got 10 rounds to get out.
So that's the second round of it being up then, isn't it?
What's that?
Well, this is my first turn, so it'll be second round when it hits him.
Sure.
Not when it hits me, it's when it hits him.
Yep, sounds good.
Take any damage?
Rip Tom.
He's gonna be fine.
Still no, see no sign of Felix.
It'll buff out.
What I'll do is I'll public roll the perception from hearing yourself.
Yep.
Just so you know I'm not bullshitting it.
Mm-hmm.
You should.
Okay. You'll go.
Is iPod on Staying Alive on full blast? Oh my god, sorry. Minus 60 feet, and wait.
Okay, so you use one dash. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I just can't see any. Oh, there it is. Con. Safe.
Okay. You are breathing very heavily, but you're not exhausted. Okay.
I'm exhausted.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action to look for something that might help me stay afloat in the water, like a big branch or like, you know, something, because I'm wearing chainmail. There's no way I'm swimming without help.
Well, there is a turtle shell.
Oh yeah, let me just go back and get that.
Yeah, with the 500
But also
total inside.
take off your clothes. You know, it's not tied
You
to
can
your.
take off your chainmail.
Oh yeah, we have a minute. Wait, what are the rules? Because I'm pretty sure like taking off your chainmail takes a minute.
Like donning and doffing.
Can
Isn't
can
there a
walk
round
through
for
what-
medium
I
armor?
think heavy armor's more than a minute.
Yeah, no, putting it on is like 5 minutes and... Hold on, I'm gonna look it up if that's...
Don't worry, I've got it.
Okay.
I believe. Thought I had it.
It's under
A minute.
equipment.
It's a
chapter
minute to doff it. If
Is
you have
that-
help, you
can
reduce the
it-
time
can
by
somebody
half.
help me?
Yeah,
5. Okay,
30 seconds to take off.
okay, so I instead of looking for something, then I walk over like 30 feet and I say, somebody help me get off this chainmail.
So you probably don't
shield.
care about the condition of the chainmail afterwards, so it's probably less. You
Yeah,
know.
chainmail is only 50 gold. I have like shit tons of gold now. So,
So you move in and tell them that.
yeah, while I move, I tell them that I'm like already unbuckling the belt. And then... because chainmail goes like all the way to your knees most of the time, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so...
Okay. Devlin. So that's the third round. Sorry, second round.
I continue moving to the other side here. Again, I shout out, you that was in the tower, get to the river. And I want to make a perception check rather than dashing to see if there's anything that could support, anything floatable that could support his weight so he doesn't need to lose his chainmail.
We should have gotten... somebody should have gotten the cloak of many useful items.
24.
Yeah, you find a pretty sturdy, dry log that's not rotted. It's just like what was a healthy branch that's fallen down. It's about 4 foot across by about 6 or 7 inches, and it's dried out. So you find that to be suitable.
We should go back and get the branch.
You can always inflate a pair of trousers. That's a thing. That's a genuine life-saving thing.
Yeah, tie the bottoms.
Tie the bottoms and bring it down quickly into the water. The caught air becomes inflatable. Yeah, and I shout here. There's something you can float with. Keep your armor on.
Okay.
Wait, what rules are we going by now? Oh, wait, keep your armor on, huh? Alright, I guess it's do or drown.
You still see no sign of things. Nam, you're good.
Doffing his armor.
Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay.
His armor.
So he's still going to start the process of removing his armor.
Yeah, but...
Is he still doing that?
I mean, I guess the point at which I stopped, I would like drop my shield and I
Well, you
was
act at the same time, so work together.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna say... What is this sound? I'm just gonna say stop and I'm gonna use the dash action to run towards the river. And as I do,
Yeah, I'm waiting here for my turn, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, I run up to Nam, like grab him, and then walk together with him to the river. And say, I think I can work this. And I do pick up my shield again because that might be able to help me float as well. So, drop it, take it up again, and run towards the river. That's my turn. I guess Num just stands there waiting for me, answering the phone or something. I'm sure he'll just walk up to the river, right? That makes sense.
Where is your friend?
Don't know. Haven't
He's
known
dead.
him for long.
So what are you doing now?
Me? I'm waiting for Nokia.
I mean, I just did my action. I'm right next to you.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Okay,
okay.
I'm moving up to the river then.
Okay. Do you move it then? Okay, I'll move you then. Jesus. Okay, Devlin.
I whip a pair of trousers out my. I've got a pair of fine trousers in my bag, so I whip them out, tie them off at the ends.
Okay, give me a dexterity check just to see how well you tie it, basically.
14.
Yeah, that's enough to give you aid in staying afloat. Okay, so that's round 3.
All right. So Devlin was saying there was something to help me keep afloat. What was that?
The trousers.
Or the tree trunk.
And the tree trunk is already behind me, right? Or is that
No,
another-
the one that I've drawn on the map.
Wait, where's the other one? Oh, wait, the map goes on further. Oh, you mean this one, right? The one I've already run
No.
past.
No.
You've drawn it on the wrong layer.
Oh, is it on GM?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I don't see anything.
My bad.
No worries. Ah, okay, so tree trunk could I carry that? Is it like dead and dry, you said, right?
Then dry, fairly light.
Alright, so I grab it, walk up to it and grab it, and walk into the river, I guess.
You can now
So-
see
oh,
Felix.
Yeah, so... That's
Okay,
my action.
Alright, so both of
Picking
you
up.
have got an aid. Okay,
Just in time.
When we get in the water, you can take this. I don't need it. Gesture
What are you
towards my
giving me?
trousers. The trousers.
A man always needs his trousers. Important that can't get wet. I probably do.
Your spellbook?
Oh no! Oh no! But what are the rules on spellbooks? And water.
What usually happens to a book when it's submerged in water?
It fucking does.
Can't swim then. Have fun, guys. I'll walk along the river.
I guess you're the fastest out of us. No, just don't be a fucking idiot.
It's my
Put it on
spellbook.
your head or something.
You could also say that it's a magic book, so it wouldn't be damaged by water.
That's true.
Also, don't you have a mage hand?
Would be fucking retarded. I will use a little of the time we have while the others are getting ready to wrap my spellbook into everything I own and wrap it on my head like a turban.
Outstanding.
Okay. Alright, Devlin. This marks the 4th turn.
Inflate the trousers. So I bring him down hard in the water so the legs inflate.
Give me a strength check to make to the grip that you've got on it. Basically, once you close the bottom off.
Wait, what?
It's still a dex. Oh, I mean, dexterous or strength. Well, dex.
Wouldn't it be survival?
Yeah, I reckon that would be survival.
I think that comes into survival.
Sure.
These are survival skills that I'm using.
Yeah, no.
That's some Bear Grylls shit right there, man.
14.
Yeah, you managed to trap enough to be somewhat buoyant. You don't think it'll last very long, but yeah.
I use my thaumaturgy to send a gust of wind up the legs.
Okay. Yeah, so this will keep you afloat fairly well. Okay.
You wizard over here to me.
Join me in my trousers.
Felix has rejoined you at this point. Okay, others?
Yep, I'm
Yep, I'm holding onto the branch, stepping into the water, and I'm gonna druidcraft a gust of wind into my shirt to help me stay afloat at least a little. Because I can create, just like thaumaturgy.
So you just blowing a bit of wind under your shirt?
Well, yeah, because the weight of the chainmail, it could just create a pocket of wind in the back of your shirt. Or a pocket of air.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's not enough to keep you afloat with a full set of chainmail, though.
Yeah, but with the branch, I'm just trying to workshop this. Since the guy said, yeah, you can totally work this. I'm desperate.
You've already got your aid.
Yeah, I'm just saying, this is Naoki trying to...
So effectively the aid will give you advantage on the athletics checks to stay afloat.
Alright, it's athletics, right? Nice. Alright, well, I'm headed in the water then. I'm in the water.
Cannonball.
I'm not cannonballing. I'm walking in.
Sorry, I was on the phone for a little bit. Did Delvin join him and his trousers?
Yep, they're inflated, so they're yours.
Okay, now give me...
Oh, so you have your own? Or what?
Oh no, I'm giving them to you. I don't need them.
I'm using his trousers and I'm using prestidigitation to help Naoki stay afloat a little bit.
Alright, so Nakia is in the water already.
Yep.
So give me your athletics with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Using the trousers and hop in next to Nokia. Oh Jesus, I put
22.
myself.
Okay, yes, 22. You're comfortably on the log, and you drift 20 foot downstream, just by the current. So, Nakia, however, as soon as you go into the water, you just go straight under it. Make a dex check to keep your book above water. Sorry, Nam. And your athletics as well, just to see if you stay above.
Wait, why is Nam going straight underwater? He's got my trousers.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. He needs to roll that up. So now Kieran thought it was his. So give you advantage on your athletics.
Ooh.
He goes straight under the water, but you just see his arms rocket up out of the water, and he keeps his book above.
Sounds about right.
But you are under the water.
There's water in your nose right now, and you feel incredibly uncomfortable.
Okay. Devlin, 5th turn.
I look about to see if there's anything else that can aid us in going down the river.
Give me that perception.
We shouldn't have killed that troll. We could have
20.
floated to his bridge and then have them fight.
You find another log that's very much like the one that you've gifted to Nalke.
I gestured to Felix. You there? Do you need this to stay afloat?
He agrees, basically.
Cool.
Yes.
And then are you taken into the water, or are you still waiting?
I am going to do the same thing with my shirt that I did my trousers.
Well, that helped a lot.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a bit more difficult with the shirt, but
It did
Yeah, I've
help
got
you,
3
Andy.
holes. I've got 3 holes to tie up. Well, yeah, I've got 3 holes.
4.
Yeah, and Nam realizes.
3.
Neck, both arms, body.
You'd
4.
want to tie off the bottom part.
Yeah, but what I mean is you've got 4 holes to work with, so 3 to tie up, 1 to then seal once you've got the
Yeah.
air in.
Yeah. Well, the fact that it's underwater is the seal. Because air can't go through water.
Give me survival.
17.
It's worked, but it's going to be much harder to keep the air in this.
That's fair. I use my thaumaturgy to send the gust of wind up it again to add the extra inflation, and I
Yes.
jump in.
Effectively, that inflation will last you 5 rounds, whereas the trousers gave you 8. So,
Okay.
okay, you've got 8 for your advantage. Devlin, you've only got 5. Sorry.
Naoki or Nam?
Nam, you've got 8. And I'm trusting you guys to keep track of that.
Wait, what? I was not.
What?
What?
There's advantage happening.
Okay, so Felix moves up, picks up the log, and then just hops into the water. As well, sorry, Devlin, give me your athletics.
With advantage.
Yes. Trousers
Nice.
Nat 20.
easily. So you drift 20 foot down like Nalke did. Felix hops in. I need 2 drifts down. Drifts over. Nalke as he's floundering about. Sorry, Nam as he's floundering about.
I'm not floundering about. I'm just straight underwater.
Okay, Nam, give me your athletics. And now you can use your movement on top of the 20 foot drift. And your dex check to get your book.
Come on. Yeah, but at least.
The rags that are wrapped around your book are starting to get wet.
How
Prestidigitation to dry them.
just just this 5-foot river?
What?
Is the river just 5 feet?
No, it's about 10 foot across.
I'm gonna try to exit on the other side.
210. So you're trying to get out. Well,
Yeah.
You've already failed your athletics, so you're floundering about.
Am I
Right.
being moved by the current?
Yeah, you will drift 20 foot. I'm just 1 minute. Just setting this up. Foot drift. So I'm just making note of how far the demon was. Right, so what I'll do is I'll just I'll go left to right again. I'm just setting that up so we've got more to work with.
The demon grabs a log too and starts floating behind us.
Oh, he doesn't need a log, believe me. Right, okay. So you drift up next to Nalke under the water.
Oh man. This is stressful.
Okay. You see your brother floundering and his arms trying to hold his book aloft.
I reach out and take the book.
Okay.
And say, concentrate on swimming, fool.
Do you give it up freely?
Yeah, sure. If it's turned now, okay, I'll give it up really.
Yeah, and then I will roll my swimming check, right?
Yes.
24.
Right, so you get your 50 foot, which is your movement plus your drift, or you can try and power yourself downriver using a dash.
No, I want to stay within range of Nam, basically. I wanna... I'm like a concerned brother swimming with his very incompetent, frail, and weak,
Exactly.
most likely adopted brother.
Yeah, so how this will work is if you fail your athletics, you only get the drift. If
Mhm.
you succeed, you get your movement and you dash whatever you want.
Sure, that would be
Okay.
better off on land.
Devlin, get that athletics.
Yes.
Ooh,
10.
just enough to stay above.
Cool. I'll move my 30 feet down river and the 20-foot drift.
Athletics is just as shit as mine.
For my action, I want to aid Nam.
Yep. So as you about to drift past him, you try to pull him up.
Yep.
Another athletics for that. So
14.
12. Well, you won't get advantage on pulling him up. The
Alright,
advantage
okay.
is for staying
12.
afloat. Yeah, that'll lower the DC for you floating next turn. Okay,
At like 1.
that is the 6th turn for yourself. Okay, Felix. Ooh, yeah, easy.
Very nice.
So Felix floats up past you again, Nam. Nam, athletics check, please. Yeah, so
Nice.
that's enough for you to pull yourself up.
I'm floating, guys, and I'm 60 feet.
Does mobile also increase your swimming speed?
I mean, it better does, or otherwise I'm better off on land.
Yeah, no, I will give you that.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, so you see Nam just like zoom past you now.
And I'm gonna use my dash action.
Okay, give me that con check. Con save, sorry.
Is the river movement or plus 20 per turn?
So 20-foot drift, and then your movement, and then you dash if you take
Okay.
it.
Contract. Boom.
Okay, yep. You are really struggling right now. But you're keeping on. Something is keeping you going. Okay, athletics.
Yes.
The spell of freedom.
13.
Yep, that's enough, so you can use your full array.
Alright. I'm gonna float right next to Nam. And that's my turn. Or wait. I don't want to, I guess behind him. I don't want to block the road.
So Devlin, 7th turn.
I drift up behind you, Nam.
15.
Nani? Deja vu.
Okey-doke. Yeah, that's all good.
Is the river starting to pick up a little now we're moving further down it?
Not yet, but you know it does eventually.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, Felix is going to do his. Yeah, no issue with that.
That much better than I am. We all roll the same rolls.
Okay. Nam, again.
Oh. Again. Nah.
Nice.
That's everybody.
Yep, so you take your movement.
Does it put me... Ah.
Ah,
That's 70, that's 60, right? Should be.
Yep.
No dash this turn.
Okay,
the one.
easily.
So I get what, 30 swim and then 20 from the drift or something, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So your brother's starting to pick up and get ahead of you.
Yeah, that's good. Like, look,
Devlin.
Nakia, I'm swimming. Watch out. Don't get too close to the.
8th turn.
The shirt should be done.
So, as a point, Devlin, you do know that there are a series of rapids in this river. They're not dangerous rapids, but something to be aware of. But that is where the pace will pick up.
Well, yeah, but I mean, as the river gets wider, it naturally, or gets closer to its eventual exit point, it does pick up pace.
Yeah, that's correct. But you're still going through the foothills. So there is sections that are more choppy.
Yep.
But this is a fairly calm section at the moment. So that was your
Not the river.
You're 8. Felix. Ooh.
11.
Yeah, just enough. And he gets his full assortment. Okay, no.
I like how it's like hide and seek with the monster counting down to 1 or to 10.
Come out, wherever you are.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah, just...
Okay.
Seeing that Felix and I are floating next to each other, I say to him, we should try and stick those two together so we can have a little... Shit, I'm lacking the word. A raft. For more people to hold on to. And I will also roll my athletics check to...
Yeah, so you, as a point, Devlin, your shirt's gone at this point.
So I would try to basically use Druidcraft to like create some moss and start to merge, or at least to like create a little binding between the two logs Felix and I are holding on to. So maybe 2 more people could hold on to them without us losing our advantage.
Okay.
Could I roll like a survival check?
Yeah.
Alright.
Good idea, and I inspire him. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I'm still going to use the inspiration, so it might be even better, right?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You managed to knit it together a little bit with the nature.
Yeah, I
Oh,
will
yeah.
keep using my action to Druidcraft every turn, unless that would make me only float. Like we're using our movement action to do stuff, right?
Yes, but that will be your action, and then your movement is your normal, and you dash if you take that.
Yeah, okay. So I guess I will have to dash 50. But basically now I'm merged to Felix in my movement, or Felix is to me. However you want to see that.
I'll move Felix down to your initiative order.
Okay.
But he'll get his next. Well, no, he's gonna have to take his turn now. Now that you've kind of tied him together.
Mhm.
So, Devlin, see 9th turn.
I move and dash
Okay.
and float, hopefully.
As a pointer, you've got one more dash till you take your Constitution saves.
Oh,
Thank God for that shot, man.
and now it's gone.
Yeah.
It's filled with water.
It's too wet to try and redo now.
Yeah, but I kind of tuck it into my belt so I don't lose my spare shirt.
Yeah. So now you're just swimming, front crawling.
Priorities.
Okay. Alright, so we'll do Felix and Nalkia.
Alright, so basically I want to assess, first I'm going to roll my check, but would this makeshift raft be able to hold more than us two? Oh wait, why did it roll 2 times?
Not at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to keep druid crafting and ask rope to Felix. That's all I say. And I guess we both move 50 feet downriver.
He's still going to have to take his athletics to
Mhm.
keep hold of it. But you've lowered the DC, basically.
Yep, nice.
And for brevity's sake, and just so I can do multiple things at the same time, I will give you... can't give you access to it.
Oh, Felix character sheet or token you want?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because you'll have access to his character sheet.
I mean, we could just say that he's always next to me, and you don't have to move the token on time.
Yeah, okay.
I can remember that at least.
Okay, that's the 10th turn. Oh god, I'm getting some real bad screen burn. Because of all the white.
Ooh.
Okay, now in that athletics. So you've still got 3 turns left with the trousers.
Oh no.
Again.
20-foot drift.
Thank God I was sprinting in the water.
It's not bad enough that you take like a mouthful of water or anything, but yeah, you're definitely under the
Yeah.
water. Okay. Definitely.
Now I've lost my shirt. I'm just gonna stop fighting the current, float to the top, and let the river take me.
So you're just going to go with 20-foot drift per turn.
Oh, did I not get my movement? Oh no, of course I'll be moving. No, fuck it, I'll front crawl.
Ooh.
I'll float 20 feet.
Yeah, your shirt's acting as a bit of an anchor at the moment, because it's still kind of trailing behind you in the water. As you try to wrap it more around your belt, so it's less of a water anchor. Yeah, you just drift 20 foot. And that is your hypnotic gaze gone. Okay, so for reference, he was 210 foot away from the river, and you've currently drifted down another 220 foot down the river, so you've got a good 400 foot. So Felix and Nalkia.
Stas in the meantime. Maybe he doesn't know where we are.
So Felix starts to slip on the log. You just about hold on.
So he lost his advantage? Oh.
No, sorry, what I meant about. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you both keep hold of it.
So,
So you both
Okay.
get full range.
Yeah, basically what I want to do, I want to try to conserve a little strength, but also pick up the pace we're moving at, right? So the whole like alternating maybe dash actions. So because we're using the same vessel to propel it, like if I use a dash action, then it propels us both maybe like 10 feet further or something.
What I'll say is that if you do so, it's half a dash action each.
Okay.
Or counts as half a dash.
Can you just quickly refresh me on how many dash actions I get per round, right? So
One
we
is
get
your
up-
action,
Mhm.
and unless you get hasted or anything like Nalkia's got, it's one per round.
Okay.
So effectively, you both have
But
to
when do I
dash.
have to do the con checks?
You're currently at 2, and it's 3 plus your con mod, which for you is 4.
Yeah. Okay. So
And for reference, Felix is also on 2.
okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep moving like this while reinforcing the raft further with moss and vines and everything I can come up with.
Yeah, so you find you've got it knitted together pretty well, and you drift alongside your brother who's struggling again.
Yeah, I try to help him.
So
I
you've got
guess.
your action. So you've got your action.
Yeah, my action is the druid craft, by the way.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Then you don't
It's
have
an
your
action. Yeah.
Oh,
So that would be my thing. Good luck, boy.
Athletics, no.
Yep, trying to stay afloat this time.
Yep, that's fine. So you get your full range.
Last time of float, right?
No, you've got another 2 rounds after this.
Gonna float my 60 feet.
You get the float every round. What the aid gives you is advantage on the athletics to keep propelling yourself forward.
It's gonna float my do my 60 feet.
Sure. Okay, definitely. Cool. Feels bad, man. Okay, and you all hear the resounding roar of the demon in the distance.
And there's no idea where we are, does it?
Nope.
Maybe it does now.
Well, I mean,
Natural 20.
I'm not going to tell you.
I know.
Okay, so Felix and Nalkia, you coordinating what you wanted to do.
Keep moving. Did he react at all to my rope question?
How so?
Like, did he pull out some rope?
I didn't hear you ask that question, sorry.
Oh, I did that last round where I just looked at him and asked rope. So maybe he could help me with the reinforcing effort.
1 moment.
But I will roll my athletics.
He has no rope.
Yep, I assumed as much. Alright, I'll just keep druid crafting and have us float down 50. If he makes his check, that is.
So you're just in normal movement.
Yep.
Yeah, without issue.
Alright.
However, Devlin, make me a dexterity saving throw.
You get bulldozed, mate.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's fine because you're kind of floundering about. They pass over you.
Can I grab on?
Yeah, it's your turn in a second. You can do this on your turn. Nam?
Can I grab on?
I'll say
I'll make my check first.
it would probably be enough to support 3, but 4 is going to be a real push.
I'm busy drowning.
Yeah.
I could always inflate my bagpipes.
Just keep playing.
That's actually a pretty good use of it. You probably could.
They're also very closed.
That's actually a really good shout. Devlin.
I inflate my bagpipes.
Okay, so you
How are you
Devlin,
doing that?
give me
How
your
are you doing
athletics
that
check first.
underwater?
Yeah, give me your athletics check first to see if you surface.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you surface, you see Devlin kind of drift down ahead of you, kind of goes around you, and you see him floundering, getting something out of his backpack, and he produces a set of bagpipes.
It doesn't make a
Obviously.
sound.
I would say because they're probably wet at this point, any sound it does have is quite muffled and
Oh, they don't have their reeds in them. It's just the bag.
No pipe.
so yeah, you just see Felix blowing into a pipe that's got loads of different pipes coming out of it.
Of course.
If I blow into it and have the pipes underwater and cast my thaumaturgy through it, does it act as an onboard motor?
No.
I inflate them and fold them in such a way because you can fold them in such a way
Twist
to
them.
cut off the air.
Yeah.
So they're sealed effectively, apart from me blowing air into them, keeping me afloat.
Yeah, what I'll say is that if you ever flounder and go under the water, you have to make a check to make sure you've kept it sealed.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fair. And then I drift along another 20 feet.
Yeah, I've moved your drift already.
Ah.
Okay, so Felix in, okay. Oh, sorry, one moment.
Mhm.
You hear, well, in fact, actually, give me all perception.
Yes. 18.
22.
I'm not going to roll Felix because
He's not going to share information anyways. That's not how he is.
I'm not gonna roll. I'm underwater. I don't have
that's
this.
a good point. Both of you hear a large crashing of trees behind you, way off in the distance, but you hear it still. You don't see anything, but that's what you heard. And did we roll the athletics? Okay.
I have not yet.
Okay, give me that then. Okay. So Felix starts to slip off the log, so you'll have to use your action. You get your move,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll have to use your action to try and keep him on the log.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
And
Athletics again then.
yes.
Yeah.
19.
So you manage to pull him back up as he almost slips off.
Yeah. And as we float past Nam, I guess he hasn't surfaced yet, right? That's what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good luck, mate. I can't help you because I already used my action. But I will say to him, grab on. Whether he can hear that or not is up to his roll.
I can't do anything.
What did you roll? I don't see it.
Sorry, one moment. Okay. Sorry, what was the question?
I didn't ask a question.
Well, it's Nam's turn anyway now, so.
Yeah, I'm waiting for his athletic roll.
15. Last turn of advantage.
Yeah, well, no, you get next
Grab.
turn. After that, it's gone.
Grab on! It's just what you hear Naoki saying.
Yeah, so you surface and grab onto the, like the log that's pretty much the width of the river at this point.
We all share
Devlin?
turns now.
Yes. Ooh.
7.
Okay, so
I'll float another 20 feet.
yeah, you float another 20 feet and give me a whatever you feel is applicable for keeping that survival to keep the air in the backpack. Okay, so you slip under, and the twist that you have on it loosens a little bit, and
I lose some air.
you lose some air, basically, yeah. So you've effectively got, you still got a lot of rounds. So you still got 12 rounds.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so all three of you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan for this turn?
Just keep floating. Try not to slip off.
Good luck in finding Nemo. Just keep swimming.
Yes, just keep swimming.
Okay. Tart and scrotum. Okay, lovely. Right, give me all your athletics then.
Don't fuck us, Johan. Good job.
Yeah, so you all stay afloat.
Yeah, so 50 feet, right?
Yeah, because you're going to move as fast as the slowest person.
Mm-hmm. And then we can use half a dash action each, or
If you
would
coordinate to
be
do
like
so.
triple now? Or not triple, a third? How does this work?
No, so it'd still be a half each.
Okay, but we can effectively dash like 4
If you
times
wish to.
without. Yeah.
But you and Nam will have to coordinate on that if you want to. So.
Well, I mean, Devlin's still behind us, and he has played a huge role in us possibly getting away. So I would like to keep a competent person around for once. As he's struggling with a bagpipe behind us.
I'm going to use a dash on this turn as well.
Okay, so give me athletics to resurface then.
Oh, that's 18.
Oh, yeah. You're fine then, so...
It's like Vladimir Putin doing the butterfly swing.
Okay.
30, 20, and dash.
So you will start to take the checks after this.
Cool.
Just do it like I do. And
Devlin, you know that within the next 100 to 150 foot, you're going to get to the more rapid section of the river.
It's going to start getting quick. Just don't fight it, just go with it.
Do you have rope?
Yes.
Reinforce
your
this
turn.
shit.
Okay. Devlin, as you're kind of like on your back speaking to them, you look straight up the river and you see the demon burst out to where you first breached into the river.
200 feet in 3 turns.
You see it in the air.
oh shit.
Wait, what?
And it's got like a shadowy spectre of wings behind it.
Oh no. Not those cunts.
Shoot it down. Get on the raft. And shoot it.
Okay,
Clip
so
its wings.
what are you three doing?
Fuck me.
We need to get into the rapids quickly. They'll take us quicker than he can
Yeah.
fly.
Alright,
Not
we
that, but I'm with you.
coordinate the dashes, boys. And just rush forward. Maybe we can outswim it.
Okay, so you're all dashing. Nam, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. Can't I just... everyone else drag me?
No, you are having to... Oh, and Felix starts to slip again.
Okay, I'm gonna try use my action to try and like keep him within.
Yep, so you grab onto him and pull him back up again.
Yeah, the first one was my swim check, and the other one, the 10, is the grab check.
Nam, you are really struggling now, but you're not exhausted yet. And everyone can see Nam is basically blowing. He's on his last reserves of energy.
Well, he's fucking, what, 70 years old?
Sprinting like it's nobody's business.
But you all get your dash action.
Alright, so that
And
would be...
For brevity's sake, I will allow Devlin to take his action at that point if he wishes to not onto it and, keep with you, as it were? Or is he going to fly solo still?
Float solo.
Yeah. Less than a nautical brother to Han Solo.
I'm going to try and grab on and try and go with them, just with a hand. So not to give myself advantage, just to keep pace with them.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put you at their turn order then. So you're all acting on the same order now. And give me your athletics.
Ten.
Just enough to stay afloat.
I move with them.
Okay, so you all get your 50-foot movement as normal. There. And then you've got your 30-foot on top of that dash.
Jesus, we are fast.
That's as fast as you sprint, right?
So what I'll do is I'll reset you to the start of the river and do like a
Right.
roll thing to see if you get away or not. But as you kind of round a little bend in the river, you see the rapids and it widens as there's a gully that's cutting through some low foothills. At this point, the drift will pick up on your next round to 40-foot drift.
Alright.
However, the DC for staying afloat
Yeah.
has increased.
I feared as much.
Okay. So, demon. It's just racing down the river. And it's your guys' turn.
I say,
Now, you're not actually there, don't worry. It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
us.
I say tie to Devlin has rope, right? He
Mhm.
confirmed that he has rope.
Yep.
Tie the others to the to our raft so they don't slip off as easily. So, I guess survival check to
I don't tie
lower
them.
their DC or something.
I don't tie them onto it, but I create like a lash around it
Oh,
to
so they
create
can grab that.
to create handholds for them,
Yeah,
Mhm.
to make it easier to hold on.
rather than tying them straight to it.
So can I aid that survival check or something?
If you're helping in tying, yes.
Yes.
So, advantage on the survival for creating these handholds.
23.
Yep, so you managed to create basically loop the rope around, pull it a few times around, but leave some slack on, and then loop it again. So there's basically a few wraps that you can get your hands into.
Enough for all four of us to hold on to it now.
Yes.
Fuck yes. Okay, that's good. That's really good.
So that's lowered the current DC significantly.
hmm I help Num grab like one of the handholds.
So there's one last round
Yep.
before you get into the rapids. So what are you doing?
Resecuring my bagpipes. I ain't losing that shit.
That's fine. Yeah, you can easily put them in whilst you're on this raft. This makeshift raft.
I will start creating, like, with my druidcraft, I will start creating lily pads to put under Lamb. It's like, I want to basically expand, like, try and create, like, a surface he can lie on a little, so he doesn't, like, stop us by not dashing. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to book it here, so
Doesn't
would that
work
be...
at all.
Doesn't work at all. I assumed as much.
I'll be fine.
Right, okay, so as a pointer, the log is starting to list a little bit under the water with the weight of all of you. However, combined all of your swimming skills kind of brings it back up, and the fact that you're all hanging up to it with the rope, so it kind of counteracts each other.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's more of you, but the work you've done to help your handhold on it. So, are you dashing to get to the rapids?
That would have Nam roll another con save, right?
Well, presumably because there's four of us all swimming at the same pace, we wouldn't necessarily have the same level of exertion.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
So it'd go down to a quarter.
Okay.
But because he's dashing, he's still taking that contract. He's over.
con check with advantage then?
No.
Because we're all assisting each other dashing.
Yes, but he's very tired. Put it this way, he's used 8 dashes.
So he doesn't need to dash as long as those 3 do then.
Can I use?
That'll increase yours to half a dash.
Yeah, can I increase mine to half a dash, and the other get a quarter dash?
No. So if you all share the load, it'll be half each because you are dragging someone behind you.
Mhm.
But if you all share it, it'll be a quarter each.
Yeah, so presumably that just lowers the DC, yeah?
Can you give him inspiration?
Yes.
Okay. Then we dash.
Do again.
So basically what they're wanting to do is just have you hold on during the dash actions, and they will take the brunt of the exhaustion.
Get inspiration. I can try to.
Oh, I'm going to need to make a con check as well this turn.
Yes, you will.
Oh.
And I already made 4 of them.
Well, no, you won't, because you've not gone over it yet. It'll all count on the full point of exhaustion. So if you do this, you've got 2 rounds of doing it before you have to take Constitution saving throw.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's dash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me all get your athletics first then.
$19.
Alex, do I get inspiration?
But you don't need. You still have
You don't need
advantage.
I mean, for the.
I guess you do need it.
No, that's enough to hold on for now. So you all get your.
I mean, for the con save.
You don't need to make one,
So that's your 50 foot.
because we're all doing it and you're not.
Okay, so 50 foot, 20 foot drift.
Thought it was 40-foot drift.
Because you're not to the rapids yet, that's what the green line is.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, my bad.
And now because you are entering the rapids, picks up. So get your 40 foot drift, dash. So 10 points of movement to get to it, 40 foot drift. There. And you all feel the current take you, and it's a lot choppier and it's harder to hold on at this point.
So we can feasibly then move 70 feet without dashing.
Yes.
Cool. We do not need to dash anymore.
Yeah, so you basically just did a last movement to get in proper. So you moving 70 foot, you've got what? 400 start on that. And you've got 370 foot. Maths, Jesus.
Quick maths as well.
It will catch you if you don't keep swimming faster.
In 4 turns, it'll catch up to us. It's moving 110 feet per turn.
And we can do 100 per turn.
Three turns puts him on this map. 4 turns puts him here.
So it's more like 8
5 turns puts him here.
Yeah.
6 turns puts him here. So 7 turns he clears onto the 3rd map. We move 70 a turn. So that's 140, 280. So we can clear. He needs 8 turns to reach the end of this map. We do it in 3.
Basically, he gains on you a 40 foot a turn, and there is a head start or now I forgot the first number. 440 was 40, so he would take 11 turns to catch up with you.
Yep.
If you don't dash. But
Can we? Would that be considered if we don't dash for maybe 8 turns or something? Would that be considered us rested enough to start dashing again without taking con saves?
No.
Okay.
So, for brevity's sake, just to try and wrap it up, you know the rapids will continue for at least another 500 foot. So to get out of those rapids, you're looking at another 9 turns to get out fully, to get out of it. And it'll take, how many turns did I say to catch up? 11.
11.
And then after that, you know, the flow continues at this rate. It's just not as choppy, and then you'll be out of the woods at that point.
Out of the woods in the sense of being out of danger, or out of the literal woods?
Out of the literal woods.
Oh, fuck. Well, we keep dashing, and if Num slips up, I'm gonna keep trying to grab him.
So you're going for dashes?
Who has to make con saves?
No one yet.
Well, then we go for the dash.
So, Devlin, you'll get one more before you have to make a check.
Yep.
Felix and Nakia, you'll have another 3 before you have to make. No, you'll have a lot more than that. You'll have another 5 before you have to make. And then, So, how many dashes do you take?
I mean, I want to dash every turn, but I don't want to lose my. Let's just take them one by one, and if they hold on to it, like if one of them wavers, we will stop dashing for a while.
Devlin starts to think himself what possible motivation that the demon has to follow us for this long, when clearly he has his own agenda in mind ahead of this.
It's
He's
killing
really
us.
holding a grudge.
You know that demons' minds are chaotic, aren't really into any of the beings of the material plane.
So
we killed the
chaotics is
person
very
who gave
easy-
an
very
agenda.
easy for it to get distracted.
Pretty much.
I guess we can continue drifting for at least half a dozen turns before we even need to start worrying about it. Let's take it easy through the rapids because it's going to be more difficult to hold on.
Right.
Okay.
Let's prioritize
Okay.
that.
What I will say, I have run out of time for tonight, so we can pick up here.
We're gonna switch the character sheet.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
Loads of stuff gets deleted out when you switch it, remember? So we need to take copies of it before we do.
Yeah, so everyone do that for me. Make a note of everything. And
Okay.
then give me a shout once you're ready to move.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, Jesus. This is like the wildest chase I've ever done in D&D.
That was a close one.
I like how Tom was like, "Hey guys, run! I'll give you time," and then you all came back apart from Devlin.
I didn't hear that, to be honest.
Did you
I
not?
blame the internet.
I heard that. I still came back.
You came back
Because
with
I
your
came
brother, yeah.
I was about
No.
to say, you didn't go back for Tom.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, yeah. A lot of that was off the cuff, but
Man. I'm just so happy my Druidcraft is coming in handy. Oh man. Well, let's see if we can fucking Revenant this shit next time.
yeah, I mean, at this point, Nam is severely out of breath and extremely bashed up.
Well, we've already had one hero come in and save the day, right, Devlin? There's going to be another random traveller in the forest.
Please.
Well,
Please.
we know it's not going to be a random hero because we know you're going to roll some bullshit character that tells us in another way.
Well, that's quite random, don't you think?
It might be a Fisher though, with the boat.
That's it. That's all. I don't. There's no class. It's Fisher level 6. Oh, hello there, travellers. What are you doing? Swimming?
Well, let's all just pour one out for poor old Tom.
Poor
Gave
Tom.
his life
Poor.
for
Not much reason.
what
I'm just
exactly
going to say that if you'd not hit that hypnotic gaze, he was going to softball special Tom into the brothers.
Oh my god. Well, I'm just happy I managed to, hold on to Felix every time, because I would have felt pretty bad. if it, if you.
Oh, so can I say what it told me in my head now?
Yeah.
So it was just like Philip said. It said, if you kill Philip, I'll let you live. And I said back to it, and it said, you idiot, I can't kill anyone when I'm stunned. And he said, okay, if you say you'll do it. And then I said, okay, I'll attack when I'm not stunned. That's what I wrote. And then I did, but not him. And I was like, oh, you dumb fuck.
This is like worker revolution.
So in his last moment, he could have betrayed everyone, but he stuck with you now, Kier. Our bond was stronger than life or death itself.
Of course not.
Yeah, full disclosure, none of you know this as well, but Naoki had the exact same offer to kill your friend.
Yeah, well,
And I was
Naoki
gonna
probably
give you one of
knows.
the shit healing potions.
Oh, that's a good way. That would be good. Drink this. Might be poison. Also, if Tom had made it to the water, he'd have been fine, because I would finally got to use a fucking underwater thing, because he could just sit underwater for an hour.
Oh yeah, the demon would not be able to scoop him up because.
Yeah. Yeah, but what the fuck happened to the
turtles aren't natural swimmers, and they can remain underwater for some time.
I just walk on the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
Which would probably worked. That was a bit intense.
Yeah, I sure hope it only has like its fly spell or the wings only last for like 5 minutes or something, or like 5 seconds.
So I'm just resetting that. So I'm moving you back 160 foot. So I'll move it back 160 foot as well. Yes, that's basically the lay of land at the moment. Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised that only one of us died.
Yeah, sorry, I had to sit the entire session.
No, it's okay. It's very early on. I'm just more annoyed that fucking Naoki came back.
I'm sorry. I just thought maybe we could wing this.
I think maybe if we'd done a better job killing, I think it's not impossible. Like,
Yeah.
10 damage around, depends how many heals.
It's just I think this is a good lesson in get fucking better equipment.
Also, he was very fast, so I didn't really think we could outrun him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a demon.
Yeah.
But if we kill a demon, we'll be demon killers. Whereas
Like-
if the demon kills us, we'll be demon killees. Anyways, I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I managed to get internet here.
All I
and
can say is
join you.
Devlin is pretty clutch at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good fucking ability, that is.
Both times it rolled like. I think the first session where you hit it, it rolled a 3 and a 4. That one it rolled a 2 and a 3.
I'm looking forward when we're trying to survive in the desert and he convinces us all to drink our own piss.
Yeah, Devlin is basically Bear Grylls.
At the moment. Wait, isn't Bear Grylls also like... Wait, he's not Scottish, is he? So no bagpipes, I guess, in that sense. Well, it doesn't really matter. No, I had a lot of fun. I'm glad we're still alive and rocking the boat, so to speak, and I hope we can survive. And yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Rose's new character.
Maybe we can. That can be in your backstory. I think I want to be in Biff's for sure, I think.
Oh, you can be an old friend.
Yeah.
If you want to be an old friend of Naoki's, you're gonna have to be at least 50 years old, by the way.
Well, I could be like not human, and then that's.
And it's not a matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm 700 years old. I'm just a dwarf.
Okay. Yeah, Ross, give me some ideas.
Yeah. Right there. Still
Alright.
thinking about it.
I am headed off to bed then. It was very fun. Thanks again, Scott, for running this on your birthday. And yeah, the offer still stands. You can still kill me. I don't. Yeah. I'm looking forward to next time when we wiggle our way out of the next escapade, I guess. So, have a good night, guys.
See you later.
Cheers. Good night.